In the news tonight, DPP requests further investigations into Minister Dharmalal's rape allegations.
You said you need more evidence, but yesterday you told us that you have thousands of cases before him. But this morning you're telling us you need more. So it means that the DPP's office is lying to Guyanese because yesterday you didn't look at it.
And National Grade 6 assessment results expected on July 7th.
I know parents and children and teachers are very anxious about what September looks like for them and getting prepared for that date. And so we're very glad to be able to do this early.
The Director of Public Prosecutions, Shalimar Aliak, today returned the Nigel Dharmalal's rape allegation file to the police, requesting further investigations to be conducted. This comes a day after a group of mostly women held a demonstration in front of her office asking that the file be treated with a level of urgency. Those demonstrating today said that they were concerned about the decision of the DPP.
Every time I think about what this child went through, I cry. Every time I think about everything that she said happened to her. And now you are saying you need more evidence? It is unthinkable and unfortunate. The DPP's office must act. Charge the man. You said you need more evidence, but yesterday you told us that you have thousands of cases before him. But this morning you're telling us you need more. So it means that the DPP's office is lying to Guyanese because yesterday you didn't look at it. But this morning it needs more evidence. Somebody lying to the Guyanese people. V.H. Shubadi.
On the picket line was trade unionist Lincoln Lewis, who, while calling for justice, said Guyanese have witnessed this kind of behavior before.
We have reached the stage where we have a government that is prepared at every time that there is an allegation. They ask they ask the accused, you must first bring the evidence, but they never put systems in place for those evidence to flow. What is happening here today is today and before now is a continuous protection of the rich and the privileged in this society, violating laws and transgressing rights of citizens. And on each occasion, the government stands with them. We need to be consistent. We need to call on the government, call on the operatives. They need to be consistent. Don't look only when the small man is down there or accused of something. We send police looking for them. When you have a DPP, she can do nothing else but just what the government wants. She is not prepared to address issues based on the guidance of the law and the privilege she has had to serve society. She's not about society, she's about an individual. And it's time we call on her to get to hell out. We can't be paying, as taxpayers, we can't be paying money to people who are prepared to use our funds to violate laws, to transgress rights. We have to do something about it. Dharmalalal, as citizens are calling, that he must be charged. I'm not saying he must be charged, but in the first instance here now, I'm calling on the DPP. She must make the first pronouncement. And when she makes the first pronouncement, then action should be taken. I will not be surprised to know that she will come with something. You remember the Henry Green fiasco? They will come with something.
The 16-year-old girl is said to be in the care of the state, where her request for a meeting with an attorney has not been granted by the state. This is a concern that has been raised by the groups protesting, as they said it appears that the government is treating the child as a criminal instead as a victim.
Extra lemon and lime. drink and taste, you will never decline. Extra lemon and lime, it's the two combined. It's one of a kind. Extra lemon and lime, extra lemon and lime. Taste the citrus in every sip.
Extra presents Creek Swag 2023 live on stage from Trinidad and Tobago. Lady Lava.
Yeah, we don't know it's Lady Lava, Queen of the Freak, and I will be live in Guyana on the 2nd of July. Aziza, Kusta, Linden Highway, I'll come out and represent.
Lady Lava.
You have a girl well I like him more. You have a girl well I like him more.
Granny.
No push back, stop this. Don't let me give you some back.
Granny.
Miss Creepy. Miss Creepy. Miss Creepy. Miss Creepy.
On Sunday, July 2nd at Aziza Kuza Creek. Early bird tickets $1,500. Wow, stocks last. Ticket location: White Castle Fish Shop, Just Your Size Boutique, Orange Walk, Fireside Grill, Highway Cafe, Suicide Junction, and Extra Beer, Stabic Market location. Compliments of Fireside Grill and Extra Energy Drink.
This is Anshul. I'm the manager over here at Brooklyn Institute of Vocational Training. We provide home health aid training here. For that, we have flexible classes, which includes morning, evening, and the weekend class. You can choose any class, whichever is convenient for you. Also, this career is now at the peak. This career pay rate increases from 1909 till up to 2109 now. I speak different languages, which includes Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Bangla, and our certificate is recognized all over the New York because we are licensed from Board of Education. Once you graduated from our school, you can work with any agency anywhere in New York. Our address is 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. Guys, I know the name is Brooklyn Institute, but we are located in Queens. I repeat the address, 110-05 Liberty Avenue, Queens. 11419 is our zip code, and my number is 929-386-0092. If you have any questions, you can always call me, and I will be happy to answer all your questions. Don't forget to check our website, www.mybrooklyn.institute.com. Come join our school and get home health aid certificate, as we like to believe changing lives one student at a time.
Running late and can't wait at the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPSCCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Results for the National Grade 6 assessment will be out on July 7th, 10 days ahead of the initial release date, according to Minister of Education Priya Manichan.
We had said that we would be releasing those results on the 17th of July. It's now changed to the 7th of July, so we're going to be able to release the results early, next week Friday, on the 7th of July. I'm very pleased that we're able to do this in this time. I know parents and children and teachers are very anxious about what September looks like for them and getting prepared for that date, and so we're very glad to be able to do this early. I again implore you that whatever the results are, you're going to be taken care of in high school. We're really on an aggressive push to try to make sure all schools are equal. We can't give necessarily the years that some schools have had and some of the traditions that they have made along the way. So for example, Queen's College is 180 years old, whereas another secondary school may be 30 years old. But what we can do is to make sure every secondary school has all the textbooks they need, all the teachers they need, good facilities in the labs, a library, a good TVET infrastructure, excellent monitoring to make sure teaching is happening. And while it would be reckless of me to say every single school will have that come September, what I can tell you is we're working very, very hard to try to make sure most schools have facilities in place that can deliver a quality education, and very aggressive moves are going to be made to make sure that.
For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.